Hello and welcome to the WBAP 820 570 KLIF Weather Podcast for Friday, March 4th. From the Cumulus Broadcast Center in DFW, I'm Chief Meteorologist Brad Barton. Normally we do this each week on a Monday, but with the threat of severe weather, marginal though it may be, we thought we'd put together a special podcast that covers the weather this weekend. So let's go ahead and start with our visible satellite loop this morning. The visible satellite loop, you can see the high thin clouds drifting southwest to northeast, but I want you to notice that solid low overcast of Gulf moisture that's expanding to the north. That's the primary ingredient we need for rain or thunderstorms, whatever the case may be. We're not expecting more than an inch of rain this coming Sunday, but whatever we get will be much appreciated, as nearly all of Texas is in some degree of drought, much of it severe to extreme drought. But it could also mean some rough storms depending on the breaks, so that's something we're watching very carefully. Let's take a quick look at the national weather maps now from today, which show a lot of snow in the Rockies, freezing rain in the Great Lakes, scattered showers and storms in the Midwest, and even some rain in the desert Southwest. Now, tomorrow's weather map, Saturday, looks really, really busy with some heavier snows in the northern Nevada higher elevations, most of Wyoming as well. The blue is actually mixed precip from Flagstaff up to Salt Lake City, freezing rain from Nebraska up through Minnesota, Wisconsin, upper Michigan. Farther south, some severe storms possible over Iowa during the day Saturday, with rain pretty much everywhere else except the deep south and some of the mid-Atlantic seaboard. All right, we move on to Sunday now. Mixed precip over the plains and Midwest, stretching up to Chicago and most of Michigan. More rain in Ohio and Pennsylvania. And the severe weather risk now from northeast Texas through Arkansas into Missouri, southern Illinois, and even into Kentucky. That's for Sunday. Now let's take a look at the upper-level models, a couple of them anyway. The North American model shows two upper-level storm systems, one in the northeast this weekend, and then a second storm system that stretches out across the midsection of the country with a pretty significant leading punch just south of the Great Lakes, with instability and strong jet stream winds extending way back to the southwest. So it's kind of stretched out. And on top of that, you can see another impulse sweeping in from the north from Canada. So that's why most of the country is going to have some inclement weather this weekend. Now, here are the frontal boundaries, highs, lows, and the precipitation types. What a mess with all that icing up the north on Saturday. This is the Saturday morning weather map. And on Sunday, there are big snows in the Rockies and a 1,000-mile-long swath of rain from Texas all the way up to Maine, where it turns into ice. And then on Monday, heavy rains over the eastern half of the country. So some pretty active weather this weekend. It'll be moving out by Monday night or Tuesday. Now, let's focus in on the severe weather risk in our part of the country on Sunday. This is a composite model of several ingredients that come together to produce severe weather. The most likely spot for the worst storm Sunday night will be McAllister, Oklahoma, across the Arkansas border up I-40 to, Bentonville and Fayetteville, into the hills of Arkansas. But there's at least some risk of severe weather in northeast Texas and even from DFW down I-45 Sunday night. And accordingly, the Storm Prediction Center has placed a marginal risk over DFW, a slight risk northeast Texas and onward, and that area may shift direction, any direction, north, south, east, or west, when the Storm Prediction Center runs additional computer models tonight and Saturday morning and Saturday night and again Sunday morning and so forth. So you can always search SPC or Storm Prediction Center, and it will take you to that map, and you'll be able to see what the risk is, especially for your local area. And just a reminder, WBAP 820 AM broadcasts all severe weather watches and warnings, including tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings, and flash flood warnings for all of North Texas. And I also recommend that you get a good weather alert radio, and there are some very good apps that will alert your phone when a warning is issued in your area. So there's lots of ways to stay informed on the weather when it's a little bit dicey. Bottom line, keep a close watch on the weather in Dallas-Fort Worth Sunday afternoon and Sunday night, and we'll be doing exactly that same thing here at WBAP. Well, thanks again for joining us for this special Severe Weather podcast, and we'll be live on the air Sunday night if any warnings are issued. We'll see you later. Bye.